All right, everybody, this will be a warning to all politicians. I'm running for president 2024. This will be part 40A. It'll be a follow-up to the one I left. So I thought about it. Some people might try to bend stuff out of the meaning and use it for their own. So when I said, you can't raise George Floyd up to civil rights martyr, and pointed out to fellow Muslims that Fatima, her home was broken into, the home of her and Ali. She was hit with the door. It caused the loss of her child, and then later the loss of her life, and they also burned her house. Now some of you might say, well, what's the difference if the cops do it or it's wrong, it's wrong. Well, here's the thing. Fatima and Ali were not drug dealers. They weren't armed. They never hurt anybody. They didn't intimidate their neighborhood. They didn't commit murders, deal drugs, intimidate their community. Ali never called women bees and hoes, stuff like that. So they were innocent. So there's a difference between the police breaking into a home where there's drug dealers and guns and all this type of stuff that hurts the community. And if anybody knows the history of Imam Ali, you know he did not play, shall we say, with those who hurt other people. There was a group, I forget the name of them, but they instigated the trouble between the Sahaba and the Shia, and they said to each they didn't need either's guidance, and they had the Quran, and they were going to go off and do their own thing, and they went off and did their own thing, which meant they killed everybody who did not agree with them, much like ISIS. You could compare them to ISIS. And when Ali found what they were doing, he went to the town where they were, and I think only out of the thousands of them that there were, only one survived. And I think he was left to survive to tell the tale to others, not to be like that. So I don't understand those who say they follow the Islamic faith siding with the liberal left and criminals and abortion and the screwed up alphabet people and all these other things, which are so far from being Islamic. It amazes me. It absolutely amazes me that they, and I know the vast majority of Muslims in this country don't side with that view of everything, and but that seems to be the only representation of Muslims we get to hear from in this country, is the Farrakhan's and those Ellison and those others who have these far left views. So I wanted to put that out there. There's a big difference between what police do and what people like George Floyd did by breaking into a house. And who knows how many of those him and his crew did. Who knows if they hurt anybody? Who knows if he's ever killed anybody? Nobody knows. Nobody cares. No one's asking those questions. No one's even bringing up the record that we know of him, and that he was high on fentanyl and methamphetamine, and he had some on him. No one's bringing all that up. This is all being steered. This narrative is all being put forth and guided and protected for political reasons, and who knows, maybe because they want to cause a race war in this country. I don't know. But there's no way it takes off on its own like this, and people don't talk about these things without some kind of directive from somebody that this is the game we're going to play. This is the narrative we're going to put out there, and we're going to stick to it, and we're going to do this and that. So there's somebody or something behind all this. No one giving the true stats about, you know, shootings, and the rate at which they happen with police officers in relation to either the black or the white community. No one's giving the true stats on anything. You got to have the truth so people can make informed decisions. Otherwise, you are brainwashing them. You are making them puppets. And I think that's a large part of what's going on. All right, I'll leave that at that. Wish you all the best out there. God bless. We'll see you next time. Adios.